Wow. Let's start putting this thing together for real, right? Tay Rock is about to look crazy. And what I'm going to talk about in this video is going to really break down everything that done happened from Civil War III up until now, up until this weekend. Yeah, Tay Rock is about to take a bad L.
Loyalty pledge, your boy you see next how that mag and shoddy work. Can't rid this smell with bath and body works. It's sad and probably worse. First the chroma spit. Wise guys do drive-bys and don't own a whip. Time come divine sons need a song to rip. Thugs and harmony, cool, I got a bone to pick.
Vlogs, battles, music videos, interviews, and much more. Pushing the culture forward. No Mercy TV.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy. Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man. Listen, this whole Tay Rock and Kid Slade situation, listen, it's looking bad for Tay Rock. It's looking bad for Tay Rock. I'm not going to hold y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all why. So as y'all know, Civil War III happened last week. Tay Rock pulled out the paperwork on Kid Slade, trying to create a narrative of Kid Slade snitching, basically. And the problem with Tay Rock, right, and we got to keep it a buck here, right? I've never Tay Rock has never come across to me as, some super street nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not to downplay his character. You could tell he from the trenches, but he's not somebody who been involved in no gang indictments or no that kind of shit, no drug busts or nothing like that. So when somebody like that tries to go the paperwork route, the problem is if you don't know what you're talking about because you never been through nothing like that, you never actually read up on that kind of shit. When you pull the paperwork out, you're not going to know what you're talking about. And the problem with this is when everybody else gets the paperwork, which the paperwork is public information, and we get to read it for ourselves, we get to see what the truth really is. And as time goes on and more people are reading the paperwork, now the paperwork is number one. Right? Because that's the first thing that comes out. Forget everything else. Like they say about paperwork parties in jail. You hand over your paperwork, niggas go through it, figure it out, and that's when niggas determine whether you're a rat or not. You feel me? So that's what the public is doing. Battle rap right now is just one big paperwork party. So everybody got the paperwork, and we're reading through it. Tay Rock then highlighted the paragraphs, right? That Kid Slade, real name is mentioned in, and we read through all of that. It's not really telling. It's, to be honest, Kid Slade kind of protected somebody from getting a gun charge. You feel me? And you have to look at it like this, right? When you look at all of the stuff that these dudes got locked for, one that got the 60 years, the 37, and dude that's home, right? You think they were calling in Kid Slade on top of what they probably already had on them niggas? You think they was calling in Kid Slade to get an assault charge on top of murder and drug charges? Come on, let's be serious. When have y'all ever heard niggas pursuing an assault charge and they got you on way bigger shit? That's like getting a nigga for jaywalking at that point. You understand? What's the use? You feel me? So it comes down to the fact that they were trying to get the gun charge on him. And Kid Slade actually protected dude from that. So those are the things you have to think about when it comes to, these kind of situations, right? You got the dude, Jerk, I think his name is, who even he is starting to look crazy because as he's the one that's, starting to show face more. He was on FaceTime with Rock on Hip Hop Is Real. He was on live with Rock on caffeine, he's starting to, comfortably, show his face and, give his quote unquote side of things. Even that is starting to look flimsy. It's a lot of stuff that's kind of like inconsistent. And then you had him when he was on Hip Hop Is Real with Rock. He's showing all the paperwork and like, yeah, Kid Slade name is all through this paperwork. Then he get on the phone with Piper Boy and he's like, oh, nah, Kid Slade name ain't on none of this paperwork. And it's like, huh? So now you done reached out to Rock to give him this information. And then now all of a sudden you basically are backtracking on your word and you got Rock looking crazy. You feel me? So now that we are starting to see all of these inconsistencies, those things alone are making it look like Slade ain't tell. Like, we already determined that from the paperwork. From the paperwork, we know Slade ain't tell. But the circus on the other side, which is Rock, which is the jerk guy, it's not looking like he told. So y'all are looking crazy, right? So, and even for Jerk to be the one who handed over the paperwork, that has to say something about his credibility. And even though he did time, it's like, can we really look at him as like some kind of jail nigga just because he did time? Because clearly, if you're pushing that Slade is a snitch and we see the paperwork and it's not looking like that, clearly you don't know what you're reading. So it begins to look like a clout chasing. It begins to look like a hating kind of thing. It don't look official. It don't look solid. It's not like, you can look on YouTube, right? And see all of these guys that, did real time, the Kevin Childs and the all of these different Trife gangsters and all these other, people who's like official and then actually did time and know how to read paperwork and stuff like that. I look at the Jerk dude and he don't come across like that. Like he don't give off the same feel as like somebody who really was up north doing like real bids, like shit like that. So, when I'm looking at this shit, I'm just like, nah, it can't be. Like, so the problem is, right, Rock is at the forefront of this. You chose to take the paperwork. You chose to use the angle. Now, the problem is, I don't think, this is how I feel. Because I seen him say that he spoke to Easy about it. He spoke to Caution. My thing is, Easy's from the street, Caution from the street. Did y'all actually sit with Rock and go through the paperwork and explain to him, like, yo, bro, I know this not your field, so I'm going to kind of put you on to what's going on. Like, did y'all do that? Or did y'all just, co-sign it because that's y'all man and y'all ain't want him to look crazy, like y'all ain't want to take away his quote-unquote moment? Because stuff like that can be damaging in the long run. And that's what's going to happen this weekend. Because, for one, people are saying Slade won the battle, and people saying Slade 30. People are saying Slade caught a 30 on Rock. You feel me? Paperwork aside. And it's like, if bar-wise, right, Slade caught a 30 on Rock, for one, that's going to be crazy. Because I would have never thought Slade would 30 Rock. You feel me? But the fact that Rock, it's looking like he's going to take an L in terms of this whole paperwork situation, that's going to be a testament to his character. And then when you look at what's going on now, right? Him going at Nunu Nails, him going at Piper Boy. He on Twitter calling Piper Boy a rat lover, when Piper Boy is just the one putting the information out. You feel what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, you see the Hip Hop Is Real click, them two niggas just met each other in person and shook hands and all that. You feel me? But, you would think if Rock really feel the way, he would get on the phone with Piper Boy or something like that and have the, convo in private. But, he is choosing to publicly attack all these people. He's going at Nunu Nails, going at Piper Boy. He's going at the fans, you know. And Rock, what you have to understand is, like, being that you chose to be the one that pushed this information out, because you didn't make sure it was 1,000% accurate before you called that man a rat, you look crazy now. You could have read the paperwork yourself and seen what it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you were going off of, oh, he testified in superior court. You know, taking a stand is testifying, right? That don't mean you told on somebody. Testifying don't mean you told. This is the shit that you niggas have to learn before y'all put this information out, because y'all looking crazy. You feel me? So when you think of the culmination of everything, think about the paperwork. That's an L for Rock. Slade's not a snitch based on that paperwork. Look at the jerk dude. He's retracting statements. That's an L for Rock. Then on Christmas, the battle's about to come out. People in the building were saying Slade caught the battle 3-0. So when the battle actually drops and the people get to watch it for themselves and be in the comments and shit like that, this is going to be bad for Rock. This might be one of them weekends. It's Christmas. Rock might want to just stay with the family, relax, not be on no social media or nothing like that, because I feel like it's going to be bad. It's going to be a storm for Rock. It's going to be a storm for Rock. Everything is just coming together to really get Kid Slade a bigger look, right? He got the 15 Minutes of Fame interview that's about to drop on Thursday. You understand? So I'm pretty sure he's going to be, you know, just clearing that up and, you know, speaking his piece on everything. But Slade hasn't spoken much on the situation. Like, he had a couple tweets here and there, a couple Instagram posts, but he hasn't really been speaking on the situation heavily, right? It's the people that are starting to change their stance, because, again, they're looking at everything surrounding it, and it's like, nah, something don't add up. You understand? So, you know, that's just all I wanted to talk about. Civil War is dropping on the app this weekend. We're going to recap it. Whether it's with Let's Shop This Fable or whether I got to fire up the live myself. We're going to talk about this event, because I want to watch all these battles. I want to watch Rum Nitty and Fonz. Definitely. Kid Slade and Tay Rock is the first battle I'm going to. That's the first one I'm going to watch. So if they plan on doing a thing where they just going to drop one battle every couple of hours or so, they better save that for last, because once that battle drops, niggas ain't watching nothing else for a while. You understand what I'm saying? Rum Nitty and Fonz going to get some spins. That's the other one that, you know, people going to watch. But anything else, it might be clipped for all them other battles. You feel me? So, you know, but I'm looking forward to this weekend, man. It's been a while since battle rap has really been, like, super exciting, you know, and a situation with, you know, this much, like, controversy and stuff surrounding it. Like, people say, like, yo, it's not a lot of grudge matches left, but there still are these moments in battle rap where it's stuff to be excited for. You know, this Kid Slade and Tay Rock thing is one of them ones. Like, and it's something that's organically moving on its own. You feel me? It's the paperwork. It's the people that was in the building talking about it. It's the paperwork floating around and all of the controversy surrounding that. And now it's like the battle, when it comes out, it's going to be a lot of people are going to watch it. I see a lot of people renewing their app subscriptions so they can watch this content. You feel me? So, you know, let me know what y'all think in the comments. But yeah, I'm definitely hyped to watch this battle and see what's up. But I'm telling y'all right now, if Slade 30 Rock in that battle, yeah, it's going to look crazy on Rock. It's going to be a bad look for Rock. So he might want to get out his feelings and prepare to weather the storm, because, again, paperwork looking shaky, jerk looking shaky, and now you mean to tell me on top of all that, you lost every round of the battle? Whew. Oh well. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'll holler at y'all soon. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Stay tuned. Gonna talk about some more battle rap shit, and I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out of here.